Hello, and welcome to Minecraft Bedrock Survival. So in the last video, we blew up the nether and we got some ingots. Turns out we only needed 9. We got the 4 pieces of armor and the 5 pieces of tools. So 9 total. Which is cool, because I'll be able to help Solitaire start working on some of her netherite. So we got some boots that are absolutely perfect with their enchantments. So, very good boots. We've got some pants, also with basically perfect enchantments on them. So that's awesome. A wonderful top, which also has pretty good enchantments on it. A near perfect helmet. We have not 1, but 2 pickaxes. One for the Silk Touch variation, and one for the just give me all the loot variation. Also excellent. We have a nice quick axe to use. We have a wonderful Silk Touch shovel that lets me get all the fun goodies that I want. And of course our near perfect sword. I think knockback can go up to 3. I'm not sure. So still working on trying to find that. Besides that, we have a full set of gear. Also, I really like this new update where I can just do that. I really like that. Alright. Now that we have our netherite armor, there's a couple small farms that we're going to be working on today. Oh, that was loud for me. That was very loud for me. So we got a couple small farms we need to work on today. Because obviously I can't just, say, hey look, we got netherite armor, and then, end the video. So I don't come over here too often. But this is where Solitaire pretty much grows whatever we need for trading with the villagers, making special food, everything. This is like her little area. She's built all this, from her berry farm to her chicken eggs to her automatic chicken cooker thing, which does work. Oh, hey, look at that. To her stocked fish pond that she fishes out of to get enchanting books with this fishing rod, which is actually pretty good. So I figured, since we're right here next to all the farmland, and the iron farm's over here too, which provides those little red flowers, poppies. So there's so much stuff over here to compost. And we need bone meal. For those that don't know, in order to grow the nether trees, you need to find the little mushrooms that are scattered around the 2 biomes. The warped forest and the red one. I forget what the red one's named. But there's little mushrooms that grow there. Little red ones and little blue ones. You bone meal the crap out of those mushrooms and you get another tree. Now we have one method of getting bone meal already, which is a skeleton farm. But I'm also going to need those bones to help make building blocks. So having 2 methods of bone meal basically is going to be great. This one's a little bit more passive than the skeleton farm, but it should still work just the same. And this is a pretty simple build. A couple of chests, a couple of composters, a couple of hoppers, and then an input chest. And then bam. That's all there is to it. You get bone meal in your bottom chests, and you just throw whatever you want to compost in the top chest. So if you guys will give me a second to decorate this one's pretty much done. Alright, so here's what we got. It's right next to our chicken farm, obviously. I've already put a few things through, but you can access it from both sides. And like I said, I put some things through already because I need a little bit of bone meal. But you climb up here to get to the top. Open her up, throw in whatever you want to do, it sends it through, and it comes back down to the bottom as bone meal. It's a pretty basic, hide this mess kind of thing. Just kind of looks like a little watchtower. Like I said, this is a passive way to get bone meal. That way, we can start trying to get some nether trees. the next build is a little bit more proactive. So here we're gonna make a mud, like kind of like a mud factory almost, a mud farm type of deal. Because if you take mud and put it on top of dripstone, it turns into clay, which will allow you to make terracotta. And there is a hole under this place. It's where I keep my nitwits, who apparently have acquired some foxes. So yeah, you get mud by using normal dirt and a jar of water, which you can then take that mud, put on top of dripstone, turn it into clay. You then bake the clay blocks, not the little balls, but the actual block, and you get terracotta. Plain Jane, normal, run-of-the-mill terracotta. From there, you can add dye to the terracotta, and it'll give you colored terracotta. From there, you can then once again recook it and get glazed terracotta. So by setting up this one farm, it's going to give us access to several different types of building blocks. Now, I found this farm on Wattles' website, so if you guys want to go check him out, I will leave a link in the description where he originally built this. I'm not sure if it's going to work the same for me as it did for him. He plays Java, I play Bedrock. So there may be some differences in how this works, but the theory is that it should still work. Now, of course, if this turns out not to work for Bedrock later down the line, then I will adjust as needed. But right here is pretty much the bulk of the build. It's the important part. After this, it's just decorating around this to make it look nice and setting up the redstone line. So we'll do the decorating first, and then do the redstone line, because if I have to add on to the building after that, I will. So let's get started with the decorating. Now I've noticed around here, I have a lot of deep slate colors. So I figured keeping with that, we'll do a little bit more deep slate. And we'll use the chiseled stuff, because there's not really anything over here that has chiseled deep slate. Plus, it just looks so good. By far one of my favorite blocks. Alright, now I think I have these in the wrong spot. I want at least a 2 gap. So one here, one here. Alrighty. I could put the deep slate in the corners. That would look good. So if I put some moss blocks here, normal block there, you know, kind of switch it around and give it variation. I've noticed that a lot of my builds use stone brick. Oh, wrong one. Another cool thing about making mud is that I'll have access to yet another new block, because then I can turn it into packed mud. So this one little building is going to give us so much more to work with. Alright. So I went ahead and started to just build this up. Like, I'm going to need to make it semi-tall. So I'm thinking about 5 blocks high. That will give the pistons enough room to continuously push up dirt, which will let me continuously make mud. And then thanks to my shovel, I should be able to dig it up pretty quick. Alrighty. Uh-oh, we're out of moss blocks. Better go get some more. Oh, moss walls. There we go. Have us a quick nap. Now, all the while I'm building this, I am keeping tabs on Solitaire's little farm. So, there is that. I'm kinda hoping to have a pretty good supply of bone meal before the weekend. Oops. Alright, so basic shell of building finished. Pretty basic. Just gotta work on the roof now. Now for the roof, I wanted to kinda keep it simple. You know, I don't want to do some fancy, crazy design, because it'll drive me nuts. So I figured we'll just do the normal, like, sloped roof design. Oof. Sup. Do-do-do. Give this building a little bit of an entrance. I think that would look nice. Out of moss again. There, that should be enough. Actually, you know what? I could do that. Grab a few more slabs. Then I could extend this bit around. Then put slabs under here. I have those staircases backwards. There we go. And then from here, do I want to put walls right here or another window? I think I want another window. Alright, now to work on the roof proper. I'm thinking starting it off with a row of staircases all the way around. This will seal the gaps that the little fence wall right there gives us, as well as what the windows give us. And then from here, probably get away with slabs. I can take the slabs down. Ooh, that does look good. I like that. Let me go get more slabs. So then we just take the slabs all the way around until it finally meets at the top. Oh yes. Now to work on the meat and potatoes of this whole thing, setting up the redstone line. Now I'm not very good with redstone, so I really had to study the way Wattles did this for his in order to get it to work. And I think I have everything. Do I do it like that? Alright, so after reconsulting the video, I think I have it working. I do not have it working. What am I missing? Back here looks good. What did I do wrong? I figured it out. I needed a repeater. Roughly right there. And I guess I'm not getting that redstone back. Hey, it works. Now to finish up the room. Alright, so I did the final decorations here. I added in a nice little carpet, some light. And the way this works is, assuming Bedrock works the same, we should be able to put dirt here all the way around. Like so. Then we grab some little bottles. I'll only do 4 for now. We should be able to pull water from this source, right? Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Pull water. Water. I'll need to fix that. So, water from the source. I had to use my little pond. Make mud. Nope, I still can't use this. And once we have the mud, we can insta-mine it. I'll have to redesign that so it's actually a full block of water source. Meanwhile, our dripstone's been going good. I've been harvesting it semi-regularly, so we'll be able to put the mud on the dripstone and make clay, which makes terracotta. And with all that, if you guys enjoyed today's build, please like and subscribe. Put down suggestions for what you think we should build next, and hopefully the Nether hub will look fantastic once we're done, now that we have access to terracotta. That said, I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, everybody, and I will see you later.